Welcome to Low Carb Diet and Exercise for Pregnancy with Kids.
Hey guys, so what is the issue here, okay? So here I am, super pregnant and gaining weight like there's no tomorrow. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant and gaining weight like there's no tomorrow? Well, I have a solution for you. The solution is low carb eating. Now, low carb eating is loaded with calories. It's totally awesome for your baby, and nothing is being prevented from being given to your baby when you're on low carb. So I decided to totally do this whole low carb thing, and I have just gained a regular amount of weight instead of the 50 to 70 pounds weight gain from my previous pregnancies, and this is my 9th pregnancy, so I would know I am able to keep up my exercise plan even when I'm exhausted. Are you exhausted? I'm able to eat delicious, yummy food, provide you with the recipes for it, and help you on your journey to having a happy, healthy, awesome pregnancy that doesn't require that you be super embarrassed when you go into the doctor's office and they weigh you on that dumb scale. I hate that thing. Do you hate the thing? I hate it. I'm like, I used to tell them, you know what? You can weigh me, but I am not looking at that scale. Now I don't feel that way anymore. Now, because of things like this, and this is low carb, believe it or not, there actually are options for this. And you can also prevent things like yeast infections. Oh my gosh, what the flip is happening with the yeast infections? They're everywhere. They're constantly coming up, and all kinds of other issues too, like diabetes and pregnancy. They're starting to freak me out the last pregnancy. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna take my blood every every meal? Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna take my blood sugar levels and poke myself with that dumb thing. Well, you know what? There's a solution. Because you know what? Even when you do have pregnancy-induced diabetes, it is totally solvable with a low-carb diet. Now, the low-carb diet I'm doing is modified. It's not the regular kind. We still eat some fruit. We still have more carbs than probably the average person who's on a low-carb diet because we are pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But afterwards, you can fine-tune your methods with a low-carb. And you know what? You're not even gonna like sugar anymore. Honestly, I had a chocolate bar a few days ago and I felt weird in my body, like something weird was happening. So just saying, follow me, punch the like button, and I will show you exactly how to have an amazing, awesome, healthy pregnancy. And even while doing with meditation, I'm gonna help you with all those things too. And you can follow me and we can do this together. Shaka. Good morning, guys. We are going to make some mostly organic keto cereal because I feel like having keto cereal this morning. So we're going to start with hemp seeds. What we're going to do is to sprinkle into the bowl. Okay. So apparently, walnuts are so good for your baby, so good for your body. So we're going to add walnuts to this. Even though that might not be your top priority, can you melt that? Put it into a bowl.
It's already
melted. We're going to add a little tiny bit of butter. So we're going to take a couple tablespoons.
It's already melted.
A couple tablespoons of butter. Put it into a bowl and then we'll melt it. So you don't have to add this, but maybe at least a few. And I'm going to break them up a little bit. I'm all about the easy way of doing things. Okay, now we're gonna add some little bit of butter, a couple tablespoons, just gonna microwave that 15 seconds. And then we're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. So, some cinnamon. I mean, I don't know what flavor you like to have, but that's kind of what I like. So, you don't have to put cinnamon, you could put nutmeg in, or you could put no spice at all if you'd rather just have a plain flavor. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of this sugar-free maple syrup in it, so it has a little bit of maple flavor. Okay. Pour a little bit of butter on the top. Toasty. Let this cool off a little bit. Ryan's doing the dishes for his mama. Okay, so here we are. I've got my whole milk. Blueberries in here, yummy, yummy.
Okay, so for this workout you can just grab yourself some exercise bands from Target or Walmart, and I also have a link below that you can buy these from. And they work really well for doing your full body workout without too much intensity, too much difficulty for you. And so here we're going to do some bicep curls. These are very basic bicep curls. You're going to just repeat back and forth until you've worn out your muscle, usually about 12 on each side. If you can't do that many, do as many as you can, and then take a break and move on to the next exercise, and then come back to it as soon as you get a chance after the other exercises are done. So you can just do 3 sets of each of your exercises. And so I just do it until I'm tired, and then I move on to the next one. So here we have some shoulder raises, and these are really basic, really easy to do. If you're finding that you can't raise it up to about shoulder height, then you can switch to an easier band or do less reps, but make sure you try to bring your arms right up to the shoulder height, and repeat this at least 12 times, and then switch on to the next exercise. In here we're going to do some more of kind of like a bent over row type exercise, and you might need to hold the band between your legs further apart so that it is more difficult, or you can bring your legs a little closer together to make it easier. And if you're finding that this is too easy, then go on to an easier band or do more reps. And then once again, we're going to repeat all of these exercises 3 times with a break in between. And so the break that we're doing here is we're just going to move on to the next exercise. So here I'm going to pull up again. This is like the same kind of exercise. This is an alternative way of doing a bent over row. It is a little more difficult than the other way of doing it because there's more resistance, and it works out a slightly different part of your back muscles. So this is a back muscle workout. Let's do a forward plank. We're just going to hold this plank for as long as we can. I don't know how easy it is for you guys to do planks now that you're pregnant, but it takes a little bit of effort for me. To do a plank, you make your body completely straight, keep your butt down, and you're going to hold your core in as best you can through as long a period as you can. Once again, you're going to repeat this 3 times. Hold it as long as you can. Try to make it to a minute, and work it, girl. Work it. All right, try to hold that back flat. And you're going to do this whole workout 3 times, so 3 sets of each of the exercises that I've demonstrated, and feel free to add more. The goal of my sprints here on the beach is to get my heart rate up. If you have access to sand that is much easier on your joints and on your body, I recommend doing this as long as you can, 1 to 2 minutes at a time, and taking a break in between. You can do a really fast walk, or you can do a light jog on a regular road as well, just to get your heart rate up. And then you're just going to want to take a little break in between those mini sprints and walk, or just deep breathe, and then do this again. You're going to want to do at least 3 sets, and preferably more sets of 3 to get the best workout you can. Okay, try to do a minute, 30 seconds to a minute each. Let's do it 3 times. Low carb blueberry protein shake, protein powder, blueberries, sugar-free sugar, whole fat yogurt, and delish. The one scoop of it's no carb protein powder.
You said you let me have one, so.
Time. We're gonna make our delicious and famous, right, Reiner? World famous? Italian crispy prosciutto sandwich with low carb bread, or you can use lettuce. It's gonna be so delicious. Right now we started with bacon. So bacon, prosciutto,
Hey, Mommy, look
and
what I
salami.
found.
We're gonna bake that in the oven. And probably not very long, like 10 to 15 minutes. Let's cut up some vegetables. All right, we're gonna slice in the pickles. Black forest ham. This is 100-calorie bread. This is regular white bread. This is low carb bread. Ham and cheese on it. All right, take the prosciutto out. Yummy, yummy. I'll toast it up. Take the salami out.
Hey, do you want a pickle? Do you want a pickle? Or do you want a
This is
pickle?
our basic sandwich here. We're gonna add. This has been microwaved. It's a little bit warm to warm up the bread. We're gonna add a little bit of
Okay, that
salami.
looks so delicious.
We're gonna add a little bit of prosciutto.
Actually, my favorite kind of sandwiches
And
is
tomato.
some pickles.
Some tomato.
Pickles too.
Yep, add some pickles.
No.
Ryan would like to add pickles. Ryan's gonna add this. Alright, let's add some mustard. Husband will love the mustard. Mustard for Sheldon.
By the way, Ro, when you
A little bit of salt.
I like to be in the video.
A little bit of pepper. And is there pickles on these? Okay.
Man, this is good.
Is this good?
Thank you for watching this fabulous episode of Keto and Workout with Kids. Subscribe for more workouts and recipes for pregnancy.